Let's see. Oh, what the heck is this? Welcome back to Studying Blueprints. Yesterday we slept in the break room for the first time, which provides us with a free keycard to start today, and that might open up some interesting new ways of opening up the mansion. Let's pick up the allowance. My name is Noel, I'm a game designer and programmer. Here in my study I play games carefully and I share my thoughts on game design. If you're interested in game design too, then be sure to check the quiz at the bottom near the description. That might spark some interesting discussions in the comments regarding game design. I would love to hear all your thoughts on those topics. Let's see what we get on the west wing here. Alright, I'm not going to go for the hovel because I just don't really like the effect. Now, is there anything in the tomb that I would like to do? Not today. I would like to get the tomb next time when we sleep in the bunk room. So I'm probably going to go for the shrine. And we're gonna... Yeah, there's also this chest here. What does it say? It should stay locked. Okay, I wonder what that is. So how much should we put in here? See, this is something that I really just don't quite get. I don't know how I should figure out how much I should put in here. What happens if I put like $30 in here? Let's see. Blessing of the Monk. If you call it a day in a room in your house, you will have the opportunity to draft that room from the grounds the following day. Oh, okay, so you could potentially get an extra electrical room for the last sanctum key. If you've participated in the quiz in the last episode, that's the first time I did this because it's a brand new YouTube feature, then you might have experienced some issues with it. So it doesn't work on TV, it doesn't pop up during play, so you literally have to go down to the description and look at it. Then I also need to select the correct answer for each of the question, which is suboptimal because it's more of... I think the question is more interesting than the answer. So if you get it wrong, you didn't actually get it wrong. I just had to select one as the answer, so don't worry about that. And then I also added some more in-depth explanation to the questions, but those don't show up at all. I don't know why I can even write those down. Maybe I'll put them on screen here, so in case you want to quickly read through it. So yeah, anything that's interesting in this episode, I'll put it in the quiz, and if you have any thoughts on it, feel free to share. I'd love to hear your ideas. Alright, so I'm here at this terminal again because I have more admin keys that I did not use. Thank you for reminding me about that. One is the Prof C. Damn it. But Lee B works. Why does Lee B work but the other ones don't? Weird. So here, Lee B, Prof C, and Hone U have been added. Their admin log view access restricted. So they have all been delisted and deleted from the user database, but we can still use Lee B for some reason. Shouldn't that mean we can also use Prof C and Hone U? Oh, here. Then Ruot H and Tom K. Maybe we should try those as well. Ruot H and Tom K. But I don't think they do very much. So Ruot H... maybe their key is expired, that's why they don't work? But the Lee B is not expired? Weird. This has been deactivated, okay. And then what about Tom K? That still works. But he doesn't... I don't think he has any extra features. The admin access is the best access you can have. So More R has admin access and Tom K as well. Let's quickly check More R, but I don't think there's anything else in here. I don't think so. Return to menu. User database. So these two are expired, so I don't actually need to try them. Bab A, I think I tried that already. These two seem to be alright. Then the 3 additional delisted ones are Lee B, which we've did, and Prof C and Hone U, which don't work. So I think that's it. I wouldn't know what else to do. Maybe let me know if there's even more to do here, because I really don't know. Yeah. Okay. Then do we have a key card? Yes, we have a key card. Great. So this allows us to do something different today. The question is whether I want to do that or not. And what we could do is we could go immediately to the foundation and start from here. I don't know if that's such a smart idea. Alternatively, I could try to draft more dead ends in this area here. Kind of. And then still make it to the foundation through the elevator, right? Because that requires a key card. I think we'll see what's happening, like how it goes. One contraption is what we're still missing. Okay. Let's see. Alright, I'm here in the break room again. Today was not a great day. I managed to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mechanical rooms. So with the mechanarium that would have been 6. And if I could have locked one side of the mechanarium, we could have potentially gotten the sanctum key, but it didn't turn out that way. I'm back in the break room here, so I'm going to call it a day here. So we're starting again with another key card tomorrow. Otherwise, not too many things happened today, so I'm going to save you some time and probably cut most of it out. Maybe I'll put like 1 or 2 segments right here now, just so you're up to date what happened, and then we'll move on to the next day. Yeah, and apparently I should have seen that writing behind the door in the last episode. I missed this in every single episode, so I do believe it's a fairly common room. I keep forgetting to look at doors. Probably already missed it again. I'm such an idiot. How can I keep missing that? I'm not checking doors. I'm such a... I didn't check doors again. Isn't anything... Oh, I only just realized that the door that you open... the door that you open is obviously based on the room you come from. So probably if there is something behind the door, it depends on which room I'm coming from. And then depending on which room I draft, I'll be able to see it better or worse. I see. That's probably it. Because I just realized that that's a very specific aquarium door, right? So it's not a matter of which room I'm drafting, it's a matter of which room I'm coming from. I see. Alright, yeah, and many rooms have this problem here that you can't actually see very well. I've never noticed that weird thing there before. Yeah, the lights are on, right? That's the effect that the utility closet has. It turns off the lights. Okay. In case you were confused by one of the questions in the previous quiz, someone suggested to try to turn this fire off with the watering can, which is definitely something I'd like to try. That seems like it should be possible. Otherwise, it feels a bit flat if the designer didn't think about that. Yay, welcome back. Starting with the key card again. Let's check out the west gate options. Alright. So I think I'm going to go for the tool shed because I would like to get the contraption or like the one contraption I'm missing or the electromagnet. Yeah. And the more tools we have, the more likely it is that we can actually build that contraption. It's a bit annoying not to know exactly what you need for the contraption. It seems to be something relatively rare. I know there is some clues that you can find, but they're also super rare. Let's try to go straight here this time. Maybe we'll start with the hallway, so we certainly have a key. Okay, and I need to make sure I'm actually looking at these doors this time properly. I just don't know what properly looking at it means. Like, do I need to look like really carefully? Is it like a tiny detail? Come on, conservatory. Yes. Costs me a gem though, but I need to tilt the game towards my favor. Don't think there is anything here. Turnip, okay. What are we getting? Alright. Now that's a pretty good room, a pretty good dead end. Here, I don't know what to think of the lost and found. Okay, this is unusual. The room's not very useful, that's the thing. I'm not a big fan of this room. The closet is common, and lost and found is unusual, which I think is already quite alright. It's actually tricky. I think that's okay as unusual. The closet is pretty good, if you put it next to the hallway, right? The lost and found, I mean, it's already unusual, but it's not really a good room. I mean, if you get it very early, like as in immediate. Oh, that would be something. If you get it immediately, then you're not really losing an item. We could do that. Make it a commonplace, but that could also be a pretty bad choice. Yeah, I don't know. That could potentially be an interesting thing to do. To put that in common. And then immediately always put that down. What are rare items? I'm thinking about doing that. Yeah, either I make it common and draft it as like one of the first rooms, or I make it rare probably, because I usually don't just want to lose an item. Okay, I'm probably going to make it rare. Man, I can't decide. The problem is that you rarely want to remove a random item. So I think I might just put it to rare. I don't know. And then here, this one we leave at commonplace. I think that's okay. And that's an unusual one. I think that's okay too. Like, I don't know, man. There's an apple here. Okay, let's see. Should we cut ourselves off here, or what are we doing? Potentially the bunk room. We could try the bunk room strategy, so that we can tomorrow try that grave thing again. Alright. The conservatory doesn't really give me the ones that I would like to adjust, such as, for example, the lavatory and the furnace. I don't think I would like those. Don't seem to be too useful. Straight would be good here. Well, probably just gonna cut myself off here, to be honest. Like that. I didn't check behind the doors there again, of course. Okay, let's see what we're getting here. Could do spare green room, just to keep our options open. Although we have a key card, we can definitely like lock ourselves out and then start from the foundation, which might not be too bad, actually. Question is, do I really want to spend a gem here? Let's do it. I'm down to 0 gems again. I don't think that's generally a good choice. I mean, we got one back, so that's good at least. Alright, then for option's sake, I might go for the dining room here. Then let's see how we can bend around here, using the bedroom potentially. Okay, what are we getting here? Maybe spare green room. I don't really want to waste a gem if it's not necessary. Ugh, I'm not checking behind the doors. Okay, probably gonna do the closet here. I don't want to waste doors that much. Another gem at least, okay. options would be great. Maybe I'll go to the right with the reading nook and then to left with a library. Check the doors, check the doors. To the left here. Library. Can't see anything here. Gem, that's good. Quickly gonna go up to the book. Did we get a stamp? No, we still don't have any of these stamps, but you guys told me how to do that. Okay. Not here. Here. Straight left. Probably the treasure trove then. Keys already. Crazy. Okay. Then the den might be interesting here. To keep our options open, and then we can try to connect. Oh wait, I didn't check here. Don't think there's anything here. Okay. Alright, so security is actually important because I would like to increase security. And it would allow me to do an experiment again. Or we just connect straight to the foundation. Maybe I'll do that. Let's see what we're getting here. A lot of keys I'm spending here. Let's wait with that. Okay, then let's go down first. Yeah, I feel like I want to do very specific things and the game doesn't allow me to do the thing that I want to do. That's a bit of a bummer. That's another Mechanarium room. I have none so far. Let's see if we can get the Mechanarium working. Then maybe here a dead end would be really good to cut this off. We're not getting one though. So I might just get the dark room to get it out of the way. I know it kills 2 doors, but I have the compass. If I would get the battery... Oh, the battery is usually in the workshop, no? The workshop's also a Mechanarium room. Maybe we do that. If we're lucky, we get a battery here, which is very likely always. Nice. That seems to be a very common spawn here. And then we can do the electromagnet. Assemble. Alright, must not forget to pick it up. You are more likely to draw mechanical rooms while drafting. Automatically collect coins and keys when entering a room. Yeah, now the question is, does that work for Sanctum keys as well? That is the question. That would be great if we can just enter the Sanctum and collect the key. I might have to try that if I get the option. The heck, it's going crazy, okay. I'm probably gonna go for the breaker box because it's a mechanical room. That's the third one, right? Turn everything off. Steps really aren't that much of a problem anymore, it seems. Gems are the main issue. And keys still at some point. But not if we got the break room. The keys are usually quite alright. That's why I would say we're going for the break room again. (20 minus 18 is 2. Times 2 is 4. Squared is 6. No, wait, what am I saying? 2 times 2 is 4. Squared is 16. Yeah, okay. 12 divided by 4 is 3. Plus 5 is 7. No, what am I saying? 12 divided by 4 is 3. Plus 5 is 8. Minus 7 is 1. Squared is 1. 1 minus 2 is minus 2. Times 4 is minus 8. Wait, what? How does that work? 1 minus 2 is minus 1. Times 4 is minus 4. Squared is minus 16, so 16? Ah, minus 4 times minus 4 is 16 because it cancels out. Of course. Silver key, alright. Oh, I didn't check the doors. Damn it. Okay, let's see. We have 2 more doors open right now. Probably gonna go for the parlor for the gems. This puzzle is harder than it seems. The heck? This box is empty. This box is empty. Okay, if this is true and this is true, then this isn't really useful at all. So we have to go off of these two. I don't remember this one. So I think both of these are false, probably. True, I mean, these are probably both true. Which means it's in here. I think it's in here. I don't know what else to go off of. Yeah. Because, yeah. Alright. So since we got the electromagnet, should I just draft it now? Yeah. And hope that that it pulls the key. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3. That would be my 4th. But I also only need 7 because it closes 1 door. Nah, I think I'm not gonna do that. I think I'm gonna try to do it the proper way. I'm not sure if it works that way. Yeah, not sure if I can pull it through the sanctum door. Maybe I could do a dead end here. Okay, we could do security and then increase security. That's actually pretty good. I think I'm gonna... Oh, or the lab even better. Because it doesn't cost me a door. Okay. Let's see what we're getting here. Security would be good. Why did it do the electro thing, but then it only gives me this? Huh. Not sure. Okay, let's first go in here. Start an experiment. Allowance, star, steps to 40. I'm gonna do allowance. I'm probably gonna do it with a shop. I don't have that many shops yet, so... Each time you find some trash while digging, how often is that gonna happen? I don't think that happens that many times. Maybe like 3 times? Well, I don't know. Then Le Boudoir. Okay, now the question is, should I continue on through here? Should I not just go first to the den and move on through here? I'm probably gonna do that. Oh, I didn't check the doors. This is gonna take me forever, this door puzzle thing. Should I do the sanctum lever as well? Is the question. Maybe I'll go do it quickly. I wonder what happens when we open up all these sanctum door sigils. Is it just gonna give us all the letters and that's it? Is that all that's gonna happen? I find that hard to believe, but the question is what else would happen? It could be something like here in the antechamber where it opens that floor panel. Could be something here, I guess, but... I guess that could be something. Maybe something comes down there? An elevator? A staircase? It seems quite deliberate, I don't know. Question is always, should you add the decorative elements like that in the ceiling? In a game where everything is so purposefully placed? Or does it not just get people on the wrong track? Which I personally think is not a good design choice. To confuse people and get them on the wrong track. Okay, then I said. Okay. Let's do the security here. And then increase security because I'm running out of keys, which is bad. Okay. How many mech rooms do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mechanarium is going to be 6. Oh, that's locked. That's bad. Let's go through here then. Don't want to waste my last key if not necessary. Break room is good because that gives us keys. So I'm probably going to do that. Hopefully it gives me 3 keys this time. 14 squared is 1... No, what is 14? Oh no, reversed. 41. Minus 1 is 40. Divided by 20 is 2. 10 reversed is 1 times 20 is 20. 10 plus 8 is 18. Reversed is 81. Divided by 9 is 9. Plus 2 is 11. Reversed is 11. Okay. Nice. Some keys. Good. So look at the doors. Didn't look at the doors. Hallway here. Ugh, come on. Okay, probably going for the armory then. Allowance has been raised now because it's a shop. Okay, I see. Let's get this beautiful thing. Let's also get this smashy. Very good. And then we have so much money. I think I need to go for the shop to get some gems. I know. Keys, I need keys. This is not going to be too useful, probably. Okay. Oh, storeroom. Might do that, although then we need to be really careful what we're doing here, but I do need those keys. Oh, everything was picked up, okay. Forgot about that, very interesting. Didn't check the door again. Okay. We have 3 keys. We could plant something here. Nah, I don't want to waste my keys on that. Do I have a lockpicking kit? No, that was yesterday, okay. Well, we do have a silver key, so we have actually 4 keys. So I'm gonna probably use that to make some options in a bit. Alright, now the question is, are we more likely to go straight or left turn? It's very locked, everything. Holy cow. The rotunda is not a mechanical room, right? Pretty sure it's not. So the mechanarium... Oh, it's actually interesting. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 5. This would be our 6th. Ah, I thought because one door is already here, it would have a door less, but I don't think that's going to be the case. I think it's just going to have a door, but it's already going to be open. So I can't do mechanarium right now, so I'm going to redraw. Okay. Maybe I'm going to go for the dark room, because I'm still close to the utility closet, so I'm going to turn this off. Go and turn this off quickly. Do I need to step in to trigger the thing? Don't think so. I did it anyways. Don't remember. Then utility closet quickly. I know after shield I could have turned off the effect, but... yes, boiler room. Then here. Dark room. Okay. Take care of my steps now-ish. Quickly burning through all the steps, definitely. Okay, any items here? Aha. Alright, this is our last option, so I would like to get some... Okay, this would return us a gem. This would give us a bunch of things potentially, so maybe I'll go for the observatory. Let's see. Oh, what the heck is this? What the heck is this? You may spend stars to draw new floor plans. The inkwell. Is this a permanent upgrade? I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna spend any stars. We have 50 stars. Oh, did we potentially reach the end of the rewards? So additional stars are not gonna do anything? So if we get more, we can spend them at least? I guess. Well, I was hoping for gems or something. See, that's confusing. Why is the electromagnet going crazy? The rotunda is not an electromagnetic room, no? Huh. It seems like it is, because I get it very frequently. Let's go with the gym anyways, because I want options. Lockpicking kit allows us to pick it. Then I'm going for the pool, because the pool gives us the pump room likely. Right? And it gives us more options, which is good. And I can break this open, which is also great, so... Very good. Ooh. Okay, the gem situation has been resolved. Nice. And now the increased security is kicking in as well. Which is great too. We do not have a lot of keys, so with this at least I could try to get more get doors open that require keys. Or I'm gonna get the commissary. I think I have the experiment running, right? That gives me allowance, and I might be able to buy something useful. And here I specifically get 2 keys as well, which is also good. Maybe I'll go for the music room because it has guaranteed keys. Right. Oh, collected. It collected what? A key? It collected a key. Okay, a prism key as well here. Yeah, special keys are not collected, not even if they're open. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure I missed that door again that I'm supposed to check. Because I just keep forgetting. Let's see what we're getting here. Probably gonna go for the locker room, because it gives me keys. Then we'll move over here. So I have how many electromagnetic rooms? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Only 5? 1, 2, 3... 4, 5... 6 with the mechanarium. Okay. So I need at least 1 more. Can you stop, please? Stop giving me the mechanarium. I could do the rotunda, I guess. It just costs a bunch. I'm not gonna do the drafting studio. Let's go. Then let's maybe rotate it upwards first. Oh, I didn't check the door again. Ugh. Okay, using a regular key then here. Could go for the drawing room to get access to the antechamber here. Gives me a gem as well. Probably gonna do that. Can't see anything here because it's so blocked off. Come on. Okay. Maybe the commissary. Maybe I can buy buy some gems. That might be good. Oh, yes. Set of gems. Very good. Then I'm gonna get some more. And keys I'm also gonna get 2. And then I'm just getting a few bananas just in case. Let's get that key as well, and let's get more gems. Okay, I think I'm good. That's actually cool. We can spend the rest of our money on... Oh no, we got all the keys. Okay. Well. I'm good on resources again. Okay, we do need to go for mechanical rooms now. Oh, the throne room. But I can't get it here because it's not open, so... I'm gonna have to redraw. Oh, I can... No, I can rotate floor plans. Oh, that's so lucky. Holy cow. So let's rotate. Wait. It didn't rotate the one I wanted to rotate. Oh, it only rotates the middle one. No. That's annoying. Come on, put this in the middle. That's annoying. Then I'm gonna have to redraw. Huh. Should I spend a star now to redraw again? Because I do have to go straight. I might actually spend a star. Because today is a pretty good run. I would not like to give that up. Damn it. Okay, and then I'm gonna go for the kennel, so we can move on. Okay, that unlocked the door. Okay, now we can do pump room. And then okay, let me think about this. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to do the pump room here. And then we have to go to the right. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The Mechanarium will be 7. So if we can get one more, that would be good. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to go around here and draft it here. That would be great. And I might just spend more stars to get around here. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna have to draft it here. I'm gonna have to get around here. If this is locked, I'm gonna use a prism key here, the silver key. It's not locked, it's a key card, okay. Alright, we can go to the right. Which is good, let's do that. And then even here I would have enough doors already, right? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the Mechanarium. Yeah, I think that would be good. I think that would be enough. I have to go to the right here. Let's get the silver key. That should give me something to the right. Very good. Let's go for the trophy. Well, actually, we can negate this. Let's do that. We're shielded. So I can actually get into this room now, get 2 rare items. Oh, look at that. Each time you draft a mechanical floor plan, you may permanently adjust its rarity. That's our mom, right? I think that's our mom. How old is she here? 25? 28? Oh, we can also try the watering can thing again. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm doing a horrible job at checking these doors. Alright, now it's Mechanarium time. I have to redraw until I get the Mechanarium. Basically. Let's go. The question is, how many times should I do this? Well, I guess I have one more option down here. I could go down there and do it there. Yeah, let's do that actually. That gives me another star, which is good. Let's get the study so we can redraw for free. I think that's better. And then we go to security, and we'll unlock this door and try to get the Mechanarium here. And then we can go to the den and try to undo the fire. Alright. That's a good choice. Alright. I'm just spreading some gold. Why am I doing this? I'm not so sure actually. But I should be picking it up automatically now, I think. Yeah. There's one square that we can't use here. The locker room might contain some stuff that we could use. But I would prefer trying out the other things that are on the list already. We might come back. Do I have a dining room? No. So security and the den is actually next to each other. I just need to make sure I'm actually getting to there. So through the chapel. And then the break room is close by as well here. Very good. Not here. Oh, I picked up a key. Okay, interesting. Okay, we're in the den. Can we turn off the fireplace? No. Come on. What a wasted opportunity. Or do I have to, like, look at a specific thing? That looks like you could open that thing beneath it. No way this doesn't work. Okay, I guess not. So, sad. Alright. Now it's Mechanarium time. Mechanarium time. Mechanarium time. Mechanarium time. Mechanarium time. Mechanarium time. Uh-oh, I only have 3 left. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't have any other rooms I can use. I have to do it here. Come on. This is so ridiculous. This is ridiculous. You can't be serious. I'm willing to go down further with the stars. Because I want that freaking Mechanarium. It just seems very rare. Somehow it seems very rare. I don't know if I should continue doing that. I don't know how useful that is. Damn it. I don't know if I should continue doing that. I'm wasting away all my stars. Maybe I'll just do the mail room because there's a bunch of letters in there that I should get. Damn, it's so close though. The problem is I could get the Mechanarium in any of the drawers now, but I might not get it until I have no more stars, and I don't really want to waste away all my stars. I don't like the idea of that. If I would have put this in the code check, I guess I could have reused it. Yeah, come on. It is what it is. It is what it is. Oh, holy cow. The amount of letters. This is the one we read in the beginning. No, wait. Do we have a... We have a magnifying glass. Look at that. So we can actually look at this thing. The Grand Realm of Fen Ares. In fog we are lost. In fire we are found. Yeah. Okay. What about the other ones? I need to look at the Let's look at the stamp. Arch Aries. Together we weather. In commemoration of the opening of 5th Zone Power Plant, the Contessa. Okay. Yeah, great. This one I can't read anymore. The network password is Swan Song. Well. Nine 3. What the heck? We'll read this all in a second. Vera Shores. Turtleback. They literally mean turtleback when they say turtleback. What the heck? Vera. There is no place called Vera, no? Morajai. The White Sea of Yore. Okay. I can't see the envelope, unfortunately. Which is sad. This we looked at. Okay, let's see. Hey buddy, how is it going up there in that big house? I think most people would be pretty scared being alone for this length of time, but I have a feeling you're doing just fine. I imagine you happy as a calm. I imagine you are happy as a clam, perfectly content on the estate with the exploration and the opportunities for adventure that present themselves each day. As I'm writing this, you're currently in the garage packing the tent. No, wait, I read this already. Okay. Yeah, we read this one already. Okay. Simon, I'm Randolph Moore. We read that one as well. Hey Simon, it's Randolph again. In my last letter I mentioned the Terminal network, but it completely slipped my mind to give you the network password so that you can log into it. Even with all of the offsite connections disabled, you should still be able to use the local network to access different house-based functions from any terminal, regardless of where it is located on the estate, which you will likely find very useful. The network password is Swansong. So that's probably just in case for those people who really didn't figure it out so far. Simon, not sure if you paid too much attention to the machine in the booth in the lab, but I figured I could save you some frustration if you've been fooling with it. This contraption is the central control for power lines that run externally from the house. In the past, I've served as an emergency power source for the local community, as we have modest hydroelectric capabilities with a steam turbine. If you want to use it, you'll need to first turn on the turbine in the boiler room and then utilize your steam ducts to connect to the turbine to the lab. This isn't required, of course, and I can't think of any reason in which you'd have to use this boiler to reach room 46, but feel free to play around with it should you feel inclined to experiment. 9-3. What does that mean? Simon, in case it's useful to ya, here's a rough diagram of the steam duct system. Due to the ever-changing nature of the rooms on the estate, we ended up building the duct system to be quite flexible, and if you look along the ceiling in many rooms, you'll find many of them have been outfitted with steam ducts. As long as you align these rooms together in undercurrent string, power can be transferred from room to room, even if the boiler room and its intended destination are on opposite sides of the house. Yeah, I mean, it's very straightforward. Not sure why they are going into kindergarten now, explaining the most basic stuff. That's relatively straightforward to understand. Simon, let me know if I'm writing to you too much. I've never been too good at gauging whether the lines of impropriety is, and for all I know, maybe the help I'm offering you with these letters is unwanted. Maybe you are perfectly fine without my help. It's been a moral quandary for me as I've written these, as I'm fairly certain your uncle didn't want us to assist you on your quest. Still, if it was that important, I have to believe he'd have the foresight to specifically instruct us not to interfere. Nothing ever deterred him from that level of supervision in the past, and after working alongside him for over a decade, I like to at least imagine that we were friends and that I knew him well. In conclusion, I think he would have found the level of help I have offered well within the acceptable range. I haven't spoken too much about him since his departure, and I know you didn't know him that well, but as soon as you're ready, I'm going to have plenty of stories to tell. He was a fearless businessman with the great respect for innovation. Of all the laboratories I've worked in, I can tell you Mount Holly was a gem, and I'm hoping that we can continue that work once you've taken up the reins. But I won't get ahead of myself. You still have to find the 46th room. No, I don't. That's a bit weird, like the way yeah. They've also been told to stay away for a month, right? Until we find the room, which we have, and the month has already passed. It just keeps going. I might go sleep in the bunk room, so that tomorrow we can try this rose thing again, or this flower thing. I would also love to sleep in the break room for the key card, but we have to make a choice, right? And the bunk room at least gives us that flower, which we can do once, and then it's done. Hopefully. How do I get there? Through here, through here, through here, through there. Pretty far. With 18 steps. I hope it's gonna be alright. Can check some doors again as I pass through. Oh, we can open this because I forgot what's in here. I forgot what's in here. Let's look at it. I have so many keys. Green memos in white boxes are always lies. Oh, this just contains a random memo, right? Green memos in white boxes are always lies. Okay. Oof. Just want to look at those stamps again apparently now because I looked at them, right? So they should show up here now. Ah yeah, look at that. Thank you for that tip. That was amazing. So we can finally make some progress here. Oh, was that here before? Did I just not see that? No, that wasn't here before. Come on. Stamps found on the estate and inspected will be added to this page. You can't tell me whether that was here or before. That it wasn't. Come on. I guess we can use the watering can here, but... What else would I use the watering can on? Maybe outside? Maybe in the apple orchard? Stuff we're picking up. I have 10 steps left. I need 9, 8, 7. Need to be careful how much steps I'm spending. But I would like to see if I can do anything with this watering can. The problem is I'm probably going to lose another step by crossing over here, right? Wait, I have 8 now. 8. So I'm here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. If I cross over here, I lose another step, no? No, I don't. No, I just lost one, okay. But I don't lose one when I go into the apple orchard, or do I? Damn it. Can I do this? Also not. Okay, I'm gonna go back. I don't want to waste today just because I don't have any steps left. Five. That's pretty tight, but I think it should just add up. Can use the watering can here. Don't know what else I would use it for. What else can I water? if it's not fire. Oh, we got 11 steps. Okay, well. So pretty annoying again today. Very close to the Machinarium. But unfortunately, it was not enough. I think it was just unlucky. I don't know. I did get the workshop relatively early, right? So I did get the electromagnet relatively early, considering that you also need the right tools for that. Feel free to leave a like at the bottom and subscribe to the channel if you want to be here tomorrow morning when we'll try to get the tomb and see what's on our uncle's grave. Until then, have a good time. Take care. Bye.